Hey, everybody. Welcome to I believe it's the fourth annual Wobbly Awards. That's the Wobbly Bird is the trade pending mascot. I'll share the story on that very briefly here, but we've got the award for this year in hand, the Golden Bird. And gosh, this was one of the early trophies right there, just this wooden plaque. And then we got even fancier and we got some of these kind of things here, but they broke in shipping a whole lot, so we didn't do that. But anyway, the Wobbly Awards, we celebrate customers using trade pending products that did really well. And in this year, we actually have a couple non-customers. They gave us some submissions that were really great. We had to consider them. But the whole thing about the Wobbly Bird, the Wobbly Awards, back in trade pending's early history, we set out to try to automate as much as possible as we could about the process of just running the software and getting dealers onboarded, contracts signed, and getting people launched. And there's a clip from The Simpsons, the TV show, the cartoon, where Homer Simpson is working from home. And he's figured out that if he just has the wobbly bird peck up and down on his keyboard to hit the yes key over and over again, he can do his job and doesn't even have to be there. Everything goes well until the town of Springfield is starting to melt down, and it says, "Do you wish to continue?" And if you do, the town's going to melt down, and the bird hits yes. So anyway, fortunately, we have not melted down. That's the history of the wobbly bird. Let's get on with the awards here. All right, it's me, Matthew Davis, Chief Marketing Officer here at Trade Pending. It's my contact information here. We're recording this. We'll share it out afterwards. If you have questions as we go, please ask them. It's just me here today, so I'll do my best to field those for you. If you haven't seen Trade Pending TV and all the content that we're putting out there, thought leadership content, entertaining content, interviewing people at car dealerships, interviewing random people on the street here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina about cars, it's worth checking out. And if you haven't yet, join our Dealership Video Academy. This is all about elevating your game using video in the dealership for selling and for service and vehicles. So let's get on with the actual awards show. If there was like a virtual drum roll here, I would do it like Christmas Vacation when he's getting ready to plug the lights in. Anyway, here we go. We're going to kick things off with our inventory sourcing grand champion. This represents the dealership that most embodied being able to source vehicles from numerous sources, whether it's from the service drive, email, from their staff, from whatever. The award this year goes to Matt Bowers, CDJR. Congratulations. They're just totally kicking ass. Number 3 in their region, number 1 in Southeast Louisiana, and selling over 200 cars per month. And they've just got inventory sourcing baked into every single component of their business. Adrian Kraft, thank you for submitting your dealership. Very much appreciated. Congratulations. We got your trophy on the way. Next up, our payments product helps people understand how much they can afford. We got 3 versions of this here: Automotive, Power Sports, and RV. The Automotive winner this year, Performance Toyota. Well done. AJ, good to see you again, even though it's just a picture of you. I think we last caught up at the Kane conference. You guys have been absolutely crushing it. Sold a bunch of cars through this product over the last 90 days and went averaging 3,600 front and gross back, just absolutely killing it. It's a wonderful leads generator for you guys and a conversion tool for you. Julie from our team submitted this. Julie, thank you so much for putting them in. From the power sports side, Ride Now, absolutely crushing it. They are no strangers to this product and have just been optimizing it and making it better year after year. Submitted by Jessica and Michael from our team here at Trade Pending. The quote says it all from Jessica. They're just an absolute powerhouse in lead generation, and they work with us to get better at it, and they push us when we need pushing, and we give them advice when we can do it. So they're doing a great job with that. Congrats, Ride Now Power Sports. From the RV, the recreational vehicle side of the things, Blue Compass RV, absolutely knocking out of the park here. And what I really like here is they've just taken some really simple language to take a really expensive purchase and make it approachable. Pick your payment, get your ideal purchase price, less than a minute, simple, straightforward, and this works incredibly well for them. Congratulations, Blue Compass. All right, Sales Video Team of the Year. So this award represents the sales team that made the best use of video in the sales cycle over the past year. And that award is going to go to Mac Hike Chevrolet out of Houston. Let's see, what did they actually do? Holy cow. They're moving 800 pieces of metal a month. And what I love about it is they have baked video into every bit of their process. So every lead, no matter what, gets a video. They sent 2,000 videos to their leads, to their customers last month. They've been working with us for a long time. Josh, Kelly, Vince, well done. Thank you, Tucker, from our team submitting this. And we actually have an example here of Vince. He's been ghosted. Here's an example of his follow-up. Let's watch it here. Take it away, Vince.
Guys, I'm a little confused here. I don't know if I missed you on maybe information or vehicle choice. I'm sitting here looking at the numbers. The numbers look great. I know I'm a great guy. Just wanted to know if maybe we're looking at a different vehicle or maybe we're a little ways away on the numbers. Let me know how I can be of assistance. My number is 832-562.
It's so good. Like, the numbers look great. I'm a great guy. As a person, maybe you don't respond to this, but the likelihood of getting a response back to that is just higher than not doing anything at all. Good job, team. From the service side of the house, and recognizing the dealership that really makes wonderful use of using video in the service drive. Why? Because people need to see, to believe, to approve the work that you are recommending. That's going to go to Midland Honda. I couldn't agree more. We use examples of their techs all the time in terms of how to do it right. They have been absolutely crushing it. Sent out 830 some videos last month. Really high watch rate. Almost all their ROs are getting videos there. Ben from our team submitted it. Thank you, Ben. You guys are absolutely crushing it. I think we've got an example here as well, too. Let's hop on out here. Let me see if I can do this without breaking everything. There we go. Let's take a look here, and I'll get some commentary here after it's done to what I like about it.
Hey Michael, how you doing? My name's Alex. I'm the technician looking after your Honda Civic today. So I see we have a vehicle in for the oil change as well as the replacement of your cabin air filter. So I'm going to go ahead and complete both of those, and also while the vehicle's on the hoist, just do a multiple inspection, make sure you're up to date on all your maintenance items, and that component's look and operate the way that they're supposed to. So first off, when I brought the vehicle into the shop, just did a quick walk around, make sure that all your lights and wipers work properly. Just want to let you know that there's no concerns in those areas at this time. Everything in the engine bay here looks good, no leaks at this time, and all your fluid levels are topped up. Checked your engine air filter, but that's clean, no need for replacement. So no recommendations or requirements needed under the hood today. Front brakes look good here. I seen you have.
All right, he keeps going. Here's what I really love about this is that one, he introduces himself, calls the customer by name, reminds what you brought it in for, tells them to do an MPI, walk around the vehicle, and then he keeps going. Everything on this car looks great. He doesn't skip over that. He doesn't just record it because it's not a problem. He includes the good stuff. This is so important because when you include the good stuff, the next time they bring it in and something's actually wrong, wow, they're actually going to believe you, and then they can see the video. It's always really important to point out what is great and doesn't need any extra money out of your wallet there. Let's flip on back into this thing here. Good job, Midland Honda. All right, online service experience grand champion. It's a fancy way of saying the dealership that made really great use of actually telling people what their service offers and service specials are on their website. Let's give this out to Rancho Santa Margarita Honda, like Rancho Santa Margarita Honda. I guess maybe that's. I'll take that back. I hope maybe I'll edit that out. But anyway, I had fun saying it. All right, they are absolutely crushing it. I'm having fun here. I hope you guys are too. 300 engagements monthly. 2,500 fixed op visits a month coming to their site. And what's so great about this, it looks really good. It's clean and simple. People can see what they have to offer. And they have the same messaging, the same pricing, the same offers across all their platforms. That's just so important to build that trust so that when somebody sees a price on Facebook or on a Google business profile, it's the same one you got on your website. Well done, Rancho Santa Margarita Honda. All right, sales enablement team of the year. What the heck does this mean? This represents the dealership that just made it easy for their sales team to do their job and to do it even better, do it even easier. Congratulations, Hyundai of Orange Park. What did they actually do? Jeff Cook submitted this. Thank you, Jeff. He's the BDC Internet Manager over there. Very proud of the team. 3 people he loves working with. Look at that, like 21.5% closing rate, new and used, 16% closing average, like absolutely knocking it out of the park here. And the 3 Ps that I like, you got to have great people, then you got to have great process around that, and then you got to have great product. And it pretty much has to be in that order. And Hyundai of Orange Park has all those things. They've got them prioritized in the right way. So our tools don't mean anything if they don't have good people using them or a good process in place to handle it. And they've got all of that and they're crushing it. And I like that Abigail is the velvet hammer. Hope we get to meet someday. All right, Rookie of the Year. This is the dealership and the person that is Only been working with Trade Pending for a year, but we've really enjoyed working with them. We really appreciated the partnership that they bring to us, and that is going to Adam Swithin at Team One CDJR of Gadsden. And nominated by Megan on our team. Here's what Megan had to say: his unwavering positivity, ability to make collaboration fun, and his commitment to accountability, both with his team and with ours, just really sets that standard for having a great partnership. Megan, thank you for submitting that. Adam, thanks for being so great at what you do. Congratulations. Most engaged person of all time. This does not mean the person who has been engaged to be married the most. I'm not sure who that would be, but the person who is most engaged with our team year round, willing to provide feedback, willing to take feedback, and that goes to none other than Jim Taylor, Capital Toyota Chattanooga. I couldn't agree more. Met Jim on a handful of occasions. He is always willing to share his thoughts, perspectives, and opinions. And nominated by Jamie on our team here. And here's what she says. He's not only really dialed into what's happening at both of his dealerships, but also the products that he has to move and the market that he's in. He does a great job of keeping clean data too. As a marketer, I can certainly understand the pain and the challenge behind that and respect to do it right. And he says he's a high maintenance pain in the butt, but for us, it's the right kind of pain in the butt if there is such a thing, because he really cares about what he does and he pushes us and he's always willing to give us great feedback. Congratulations, Jim. The Total Package Grand Champion represents the dealership that basically uses all products, not of Trade Pending, not just because we have them, because they have bought into the vision and see what we're trying to do here, and they embody that, and they support it, and they embrace it, and they work with us on it, and that goes to the Dick Smith Automotive Group. They're using pretty much everything that we have, and they absolutely crush doing it. Trailblazer of the Year represents the dealership that was most willing to work with Trade Pending to test and try out new things here. I think internally, if you asked anybody, one dealership's going to come to mind right away, and that is absolutely not just Ford Auto Group South. They have been willing to partner with us throughout the year. They've beta tested a bunch of things with us. We've worked very closely with Joshua on their team. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Natchez Ford, for being a great partner and letting us try some weird stuff. The Email Marketing Grand Champion is awarding the dealership that does the best with sending emails. But it's not just that, right? Anybody can send an email, but if you are driving traffic to a landing page to value a trade or calculate a payment, or if you're using email to send personalized video to your customers, and how do you do that? And what do you do with it? And how frequently do you do that? That's what this means. And that goes to Jim Hudson Ford. They've been absolutely crushing it this year with video. Chris Dawkins leading the charge over there with that project. So they're not just sending videos to all their customers, but they're doing tons of follow-up birthdays, anniversaries, check-in videos, and it pays them dividends in terms of repeat business and referral business. Congratulations, Chris and Jim Hudson Ford. Social Media Grand Champion. I realize I'm blasting through this, y'all. We got a lot of awards to cover here. And, maybe someday we'll do this in person. This lends it so much better to being in person than virtual. Thank you for being here today. NADA 2026. I should put that in the budget. Social Media Grand Champion here. This one was an easy selection here because the content is phenomenal and therefore drives the social media engagement. This is going to Valley High Toyota. Thank you, Brian Ortega, for submitting this. You guys have absolutely been crushing it with your content. We got an example here in a second, but you just look at everything that they've going on for social media as a dealership. They are knocking it out of the park. And let's watch an example here.
Hey guys, looks like the family's growing.
Brian. No, it's Brian.
Come on, let's go check out Sienna. Oh. Hey, with seating up to 8, there's room for the whole family, even your little dolly.
Power lift gate. Lots of storage.
Hey, you guys, enjoy that new Sienna. Brian.
So good. They do all of that in-house. Brian's leading the charge over there. Congratulations, Brian, at Valley High Toyota.
Hey guys,
let's keep moving. Come on, go slides. All right, Service Lane Sourcing Grand Champion, the dealership that makes the best use of their service department and turning that into vehicle acquisition and making happy customers. Volvo Cars Princeton, well done. submitted by Rob Steinman over there. So what they do is every person that comes in, they offer them a complimentary appraisal. Look at that, 15% close rate on that. That's incredible. And the fact that they've also got a really high review rate tells that people actually really appreciate this as part of the service experience, getting the value on their car, whether or not they decide to trade it in or not, but just having that nice touch there. It's a really well executed approach to sourcing vehicles from the service lane. Congratulations. All right, so those are all the individual awards where we do, kind of a little bit more in depth. The top performers are other dealerships that we've really enjoyed working with. We really appreciated what they are doing in the marketplace, and we'll spotlight a couple here as we go as well. The first one, let me make sure I get my notes in order here. All right, Carter Myers Automotive, CDJR of Lynchburg. Last year, sending out only 5 videos a month. Last month, sent out 348. So absolutely transformational approach to using video in their dealership. Amanda Shaw from our team submitted that. Thank you very much. Bob Ruthford, also want to give you guys a shout out. No longer customers. You guys canceled, but you should come back. You guys are absolutely crushing it on social media as well, too. Wanted to give you a shout out there for that. CMA of Lynchburg. And here's a little example here of that. So let's see. Oh, this is going to break everything. We're going to watch it anyway because we're all here. All right, so a straightforward example of what they're doing.
Hi, I'm Mike Banky. I'm the Customer Relations Manager here at CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. If you or anyone you know is interested in selling a vehicle, please stop by the store and see me or give me a call at 434-84.
Simple, straightforward, doing this with everything. It works really, really well. Let's get back over here and off we go. All right, next up, this next batch of top performers, Fort Collins Kia, Gordon Chevrolet of Orange Park, Griner Ford, Griffin Chevrolet, and Harper Maserati. We got a couple examples here. Griner Ford, I hope I'm saying that right. Absolutely phenomenal closing rate from their team. They get trade-in leads, they're closing them at 26%. That was last month, year to date, 17.8%. Cody from our team, thank you for submitting that. Fort Collins Kia, adding personalized videos to every prospect that they're sending out. Well done on that. Harper Maserati, also want to give you guys a shout for including detailed walk-around videos for every customer that's coming in, every lead that you get, as well as a message from the owner. Super important for any maker model, and definitely important when you're talking luxury vehicles. Next up, Jenny Allen Toyota. Let me get my notes going here. Tyler over here on their team, absolutely crushing it. Last month, he sent 113 personalized videos. He probably didn't start sending that many, but he's sending that many now. Just goes to show you that if you get started and you do something, you can do it and you can do it well. Look at those numbers, 52 opportunities, 33 showroom appointments and visits, 17 sold from sending videos to people. Thank you, Nicolette, for sending that. Let's see if we got anything else on here. Keystone, congratulations. Meyer Motors, also a very strong social media game. You got to check them out. And Parkway Honda, I want to give you guys a shout. On pace to break an all-time record of new cars sold in a year. They have 3 times more appointments set this year than last and 4 times more appointment shows from last year, primarily driven by using video to get people in the door and build that personal connection, also known as mastering the digital handshake. All right. Last pile of top performers, Rock Hill Nissan, Salem CDJR, Covert, Toyota Stanford, Trent Buick GMC. For Toyota Stanford, we really like working with Anthony over here because he holds his team accountable to doing the work they're supposed to do, and he also holds us accountable to make sure that we are giving him what he and his team needs to get done to do their job. All right, that is the official close of the Wobbly Awards. Now, we don't have any more trophies to give away, but if you do not have your own Wobbly Bird mascot, the actual drinking bird that works, if you dip its head in water, it'll keep drinking. You can hit that URL up right there. We will get you one. We will send you one. That's me, Matthew Davis, Chief Marketing Officer at Trade Pending. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. We will see you next year at the Wobbly Awards. We'll see you in ADA booth 851. We got some really exciting new stuff to share. And that's it. We'll see you next time. Bye.